Is this thing on?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to All Up in the Mix. It's me again. And today I'm going to show y'all how to start a beat mix from scratch. Let's go. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start a new session in Pro Tools. Call it OGs. Parentheses mix. Save it in my sessions folder. And what I like to do at the beginning of every session is create auxiliaries, which serve as mix buses, and they help me stay organized so I can control, groups of things with one fader. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Using Command-Shift-N, I'm going to create new tracks, 5 to be exact, stereo auxiliaries. Once those are set up, I'm going to start renaming the tracks. By using Command right or left, you can go to the next or previous track. So I'm going to go down the line and give these names. Next step is go to your IOs, your buses, default them out, locate bus 1 and 2, and then follow the same order. So rename the first one kick, hit tab to go to the next bass, and so on and so forth. Once that's created, hit OK. Come here to the inputs, the IO inputs, and make sure they're all created. Once that's done, you can cascade the inputs by holding Command, Option, Shift, and hitting the first IO. Boom. There it is. Kick, bass, drums, music, mix. And then send all these guys into the mix. So what's essentially happening is I'm going to route the kick, the actual kick into the kick bus, the actual bass into the bass bus, and then the group of drums into the drum bus. And those guys are all going to come out of my mix bus. So I can control the whole mix here. I can just turn down drums here. I can just turn down bass here, so on and so forth. I also like to solo save these guys. The next step is to import audio, which you can do by hitting Command-Shift-I or going to the File tab, Import Audio. Once you do that, I urge you guys to copy over the files instead of adding them, because copying them is gonna relocate them to your session audio files folder. So if you take that session somewhere else, you're gonna still have those files, whereas if you added them, they come from wherever they're saved. So if they're in your Fruity Loops folder, you add them and then you take that session to somewhere else, you're not gonna have those files. Boom. New track, session start, okay. Next, I'm going to adjust the BPM to what I have here, which is 140. Then cut off the tail. All right, cool. Now we got a clean little 8-bar loop. I guess it's 16. Now we're going to start organizing. So 808. Just by reading the file names, I'm renaming these guys. So hitting Command right, Command back, we can browse through the tracks. So that's what I'm doing while renaming these guys. Hi-hat, kick, main loop, perk 1, perk 2, random perk, riff strings, just rev, snare, and boom, there it is. I like to keep my 808 up top, followed by my kick, snare, and then the rest of the drums. Anything melodic will go to the bottom and stay grouped together. So these guys If you listen, these are the melodic elements of my beat. Keep those guys together, and by holding Option Shift, whatever selected, if I hit Option Shift, is gonna do to the whole group. I send these guys to music. So you see, all of them went down to music. I'm gonna recolor them just for organizational purposes. I'm gonna do the same to the drums. These guys gonna get purple. And I'm from LA, so by default, purple, yellow, baby. Drums. Kick will get its own color. And then the 808 will get its own color. Don't forget to route these guys to bass and to kick. Boom, now we got a really clean, organized session. Once I hit play, you're gonna see these meters move because now they're coming into the auxes. Boom, there's my kick, so muted, bass. You just got drums. You see how easy it is to navigate now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is select the whole beat and group them by hitting Command G. Call it beat. If I hit solo, automation mode, record enable, input monitoring, that means when I solo one of them, all of them are going to solo. And when I change the volume, all of them are going to come down with it, and the mute's the same way. So now that I have beat group created, I can adjust them all at the same time. I'm going to give it about -6 just to have some headroom at the top. Cool, I already like the levels kinda, but I want the 808 to come up a little bit, maybe like 2 dB. And I'm gonna start by panning these guys. Snare a little bit to the left. O-hat, I'm gonna go hard to one side. Clap will stay in the middle. For the hi-hat, I'm gonna add Pan Man from Sound Toys. Shout out to Sound Toys. I've been using all their stuff lately. Go to rhythm shape mode. So that just goes back and forth from the left to right. It makes it a little bit more interesting, you know? Boom. We're gonna loop this guy. Alright. Park 1, I kinda hear it going left. Park 2, go the other way. Boom. Maybe a little harder. Yeah. And this random perk, I like the texture of it. Maybe we can give it some more. Yeah. I like where the drums are sitting level wise. I'm not gonna go super into detail about EQing and compression and things like that because I want to cover that in a different video. But today I'm just gonna show you guys how to set up and level everything out. First strings. These guys can come up a little bit. Yeah. You too. Anybody can get it. So there you have it, guys. That's how I set up a beat mix from scratch. And in the next episode, we'll go over EQ, compression, and how to get this beat banging the right way. I'm David. This is All Up in the Mix. I'll see you next week. Peace.